everybody, and welcome to another episode of I Should Be Painting. This week, 100% from the computer, because I have a whole bunch of things that I want to show everybody. We are going to be talking about Warhammer Quest, Cursed City, the new release, and more specifically, the zombie sculpts. For those of you who are not aware, Games Workshop has come out with a new game, and that is Warhammer Quest Cursed City. If you follow along, Games Workshop makes a lot of board games, and these board games are always a ton of fun. But what's got me really excited about this board game is not just that it's Warhammer Quest, which of course is fun, it's that they are releasing new sculpts for zombies. And zombies is what I want to talk about today. Zombies are one of those ubiquitous miniatures. Every single company has a line of zombies. There is no limit to the number of zombies that you can find, but in general, I feel like over the past couple of years, zombies have not gotten a lot of love, particularly from Games Workshop. However, that is all changed because the zombie models that come in Cursed City are amazing. First, they have the Gravekeeper, which is obviously a character model, and so it would be difficult to make your entire zombie army if you were to do a horde army out of the Gravekeeper, but as you can see, he's pulling up a zombie and he himself looks really awesome, kind of that Silent Hill sort of scary look, a new interpretation on zombies from just sort of like the classic Undead. On top of that, they have released the new Dead Walker zombies, and this is a picture of some of the models that you can get, which is absolutely amazing. I love what they have done here. I absolutely love it. First of all, this like idea that, you know, they're like partially attached to their graves and that they still have their grave markers and their coffins and the noose, like it just adds so much more detail and character. This one even has like a tree with vines growing through it. I think that these are just absolutely incredible. They're dynamic, they tell a story, they're interesting, they're different, and if you want to know just how different these Dead Walker zombies are, all you have to do is look at the old sculpts. My goodness, these are also Dead Walker zombies, same name, so if we go back, Dead Walker zombies now look like this. You can still buy them on the Games Workshop website, and this is pretty much what zombies have looked like for a really long time. These just sort of like classic, you know, old, like they just really needed an update. Now, obviously, if you were gonna play any sort of game where you need a bunch of zombies, $38 for whatever this is, 20 is still quite a bit of money. Buying a whole bunch of Cursed Cities is still going to be a lot of money. So there are a whole bunch of other zombies that you can get, but I don't think they are right now as cool as these Dead Walker zombies. There's also the Zombiecide franchise. So if you are not aware of this, this is a series of board games that have dedicated to fighting zombies, and kind of like Cursed City, it comes with a bunch of heroes. They have a sci-fi version, they have a fantasy version, they have a classic version, and it comes with a bunch of zombies with different themes as well as your main characters. This is another great way to get a whole bunch of cool zombies, and also is a pretty fun game. If you haven't played Zombiecide, it is really fun. But they also give you these 3 different styles of zombies, which is fantastic. And right now, the Zombiecide Undead or Alive KickStarter is going on with, oh my goodness, $1.1 million pledged, almost 12,000 backers, 17 days left to go. And this is a literal Western zombie, which, let me tell you, as somebody who played a Western Cthulhu, like, it is fun to mix these genres. So here's a whole nother set of type of zombies that you can get, Western zombies. But maybe even that is too much for your blood. Maybe you just need lots and lots of zombies and you are not really that worried about the sculpts. What you need is your mega horde. And for that, you can always go literally to Amazon and buy the big bucket kit of 100 zombies. You could get yourself 100 zombies for $22.95 with 14 unique sculpts. So there you go. This is a very cheap way to get a whole bunch of zombies. Of course, we also don't want to forget about Poxwalkers. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Aaron, they have come out with new zombie sculpts. It's the Poxwalkers. Yes, Poxwalkers are sort of like that sort of middle ground, futuristic, you know what I mean, like zombie, but they obviously look like they're more sci-fi, and the virus like type zombie, rotting zombie, whereas these are more of your classic fantasy, you know, magic produced zombies. So I do love the Poxwalkers, but Poxwalkers were not a replacement for, you know, Deadwalker zombies, obviously, if you're playing fantasy or even modern zombie games. If, of course, you just need a few zombies, you can head over to Reaper Miniatures and buy all of the individual zombies that you need for your Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, or for any special characters for putting together an army. But again, even these sculpts just really, really need updating, in my opinion. Like, they feel like sculpts from the past, and I don't know, you know, like they're great. I have a bunch of them. They're pretty cheap. Not if you need 100, but sure. Reaper Miniatures. Of course, there's also Kings of War and Mantic. Now, I have literally hundreds of these zombies, and they are great. They are fantastic, but you know what? They look just like the Games Workshop old school zombie. I mean, we're not that far off, right? Which is just sort of like the meandering horde of classic zombies, blah blah blah, blood coming in, one of them has a mohawk. The bottom line is that I love zombies, and it doesn't matter how you get your zombies, just get your zombies and play with zombies. If you want to play on board games, play with board games. If you want to play Age of Sigmar or Kings of War, doesn't matter. Everybody should have an undead horde in their collection waiting for them to throw down on the table, whether it's, you know, just to have fun at Halloween and play some crazy Halloween rules, or because you're actually making a fully functional army out of zombies. But the new Cursed City Deadwalker zombies, I think these sculpts are fantastic. I think they are some of the best zombie sculpts, particularly when we're talking about like fantasy zombies or modern zombies that you can get, and it is a drastic improvement from this. Like, oh, I mean, this to this. Gee whiz. There we go. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this brief conversation on zombies, how much I love zombies. I am really excited for Warhammer Quest Cursed City. I am going to be ordering it, and we are going to be playing it, and I'm really excited to paint all of the different models that are coming with it. If you haven't played one of the Warhammer Quest games, I strongly recommend that you try it out. They are great, is the bottom line, and they come with a ton of miniatures. I mean, there is 60 miniatures when you include the objective markers. You just come with a whole bunch of stuff. Now we're gonna head on over and take a look at the 3 featured creators for today. First up, we are taking a look at a commission artist who has a Facebook page known as DarkmetalPainter, and this work in progress crossbowman just really caught my eye. Like, the level of detail on the cheeks and the nose, the sort of like red cheeks that are popping out, the transition of color in his beard, the realistic look of his cloth, just absolutely brilliant. It's like a very subtle painting style, but it is really intensely hyper realistic and very, very pretty. And I mean, you have to realize, like, we are very close to this model. Like, here's a finger and here's this model, and the level of crisp, refined detail coming off of the face and the armor and the clothes with a camera this close to the model is rather impressive. So if you are looking for a commission painter, or if you just want to check out some amazing paint jobs, check out DarkmetalPainter on Facebook. Well, I super hope that I'm saying this correctly. We are going to be going over to Zumikito's Painting, which is another Facebook page which is dedicated to painting. He also has a YouTube, and I was starting to watch some of his videos on YouTube, and they are incredible tutorials. This guy is fantastic. I can't wait to just like dive into a bunch of his different videos. The first one that I'm going to be taking a look at is actually on edge highlighting. But first, I thought we would take a look at this amazing picture. I mean, it's beautiful. It is just beautiful. And obviously, these edges are crisp. Now, he, again, also has a YouTube channel, which I was not aware of. And I am going to subscribe to it right now, and I'm going to hit that bell button because I think his content is fantastic. I've already watched this first video, Edge Highlighting Explained, in 5 minutes, and even though it's 5 minutes and 36 seconds, this video is awesome. I mean, he goes through really great description of how to edge highlight, what to do, what different brushes, how to get the particular colors that you want. I mean, it is just amazing. He even shows you like the differences between the edges on your brushes and how to take advantage of those edges in order to get the appropriate highlight. So just in general, I thought this was fantastic, not only because his models are beautiful, but also because I found a new YouTube page in order to teach me how to paint better. So you should definitely check out Zumikito Miniatures, both on Facebook and on YouTube. Next, we are taking a look at a funny conversion that I found on the Marvel Crisis Protocol Facebook group, and that is taking the Spider-Man model and making it into this silly Fantastic Four model with the Kick Me sign on the back and the bag over the head. I thought this was just really fun, inventive, and clever. It brought a smile to my face, and there is nothing better than finding a wonderful conversion that makes you laugh. So that is fantastic as well, and I will leave a link to the Marvel Crisis Protocol Facebook group where you can check out all sorts of amazing work for the miniatures related to Marvel Crisis Protocol. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked that shallow dive into zombie miniatures. I'm really excited about the new zombie miniatures from Warhammer Quest Cursed City. I think they are a fantastic upgrade just in general from all of the zombies that I have owned in the past. I'm sure you can get other fantastic zombies elsewhere. I know there's just plenty of incredible artists that allow you to download and 3D print your own zombies, but in terms of what has been massively available from the big names, this is a fantastic departure. I absolutely love those miniatures. I hope you do too. And again, if you want to just get a whole bunch of cheap zombies, well, there's some options for that as well on Amazon. Remember to like and subscribe, hit that bell button so you never miss an update. If you want to take your patronage to the next level, check out our Patreon in the notes below, or you can join our Discord, also in the notes below. If you join our Patreon, then you will get special privileges in our Discord, but you don't have to. You can just join the Discord and hang out in our hobby chat and share all of the wonderful stuff that you are working on with the CGN team and with our friends. Until next time, this has been Aaron, and we'll see you on the table.